But for now, let me tell you about Primrose Panglia. She's spent the past year or so trying to do 5 acts of kindness every day. She tries to do small, sometimes and often inexpensive random acts of kindness for strangers. Earlier I met her and she told me about the social media that she's involved in that goes hand in hand with her idea.
Well, I started my website when it was my daughter's first birthday, and I wanted to pay it forward for a kinder world for her. So by the time she gets to 18, this world is much loving and more easygoing. So I started doing random acts of kindness, and I thought I wanted people to join in. That's how the Twitter account and Instagram started.
And how easy has it been to persuade people to join in?
It's not that easy, because I think people are skeptical. But I think now it's gaining more momentum. The more people hear on the radio and on TV, people jump on board more easier.
So it's been 3 years, has it?
Yes, it's been 3 years.
It's a lot of acts of kindness in 3 years.
Yes. I travelled to America, I travelled to Canada, I went to Bahamas, just doing random acts of kindness.
Give me an example of some.
Well, for instance, when I was in America, they have a problem with homeless people. Like, it's really quite big. And I took homeless people out for dinner. We went to a restaurant and we ate together. And, these people, they said, sometimes they go even like a year without someone actually having a proper conversation with them. And I thought that was really sad. So just having a meal and just having fun and laughing together, it really touched their souls.
So you just hopped on a plane?
Yep.
Opened your purse?
Yep.
And picked how many random people?
I didn't count. I lost count.
Really?
Yes.
And who funds all this?
I funded it myself.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do people think you're slightly crazy when you approach them in that way?
No, so I think people in England are more reserved. So you have to be careful of how you approach people. So usually if I'm in the UK, I'll do things that people don't have one-on-one contact with me. Because if I come to someone and try to give them flowers, then they'll be taken back and, So usually I'll leave a flower maybe on their car with just a nice note saying, I wanted you to have a nice day today, or I appreciate you. People want to be appreciated. And notes I know on like crossing and in elevators. So when people come in an elevator, they just read something nice.
Well, I must say you've got a beautiful smile and you light up a room. That's an act of kindness in itself. But if you go back to your car and find a rose with a note stuck on it, you'd go home and say, I don't know what's happening here. Somebody's stuck this on the screen.
Yeah, I know.
So you never see the reaction in that case, do you?
No, I don't. But usually because I've got a Facebook account and a Twitter and Instagram, people then tweet at me and Instagram and take a picture of the note that they found and say, I found this and I was having a really bad day and it really made my day. So I have so many people thanking me, and then they jump on board and say, because it made me feel good, I want other people to feel good, and they start doing it too.
And it really works.
Yes, it does. It really does.
Tell me about your background then a little, because, I'm wondering, you said the people in the UK are reserved. You're clearly not that reserved. So how do you get to where you are now?
I think I come across as not reserved. I'm actually very introverted. And I'm actually really shy. So this is something that I've worked upon. And I know when I grew up, when you ask about my background was from a dysfunctional family. I didn't really have a good relationship with my mom. And I wished, people had done something kinder to me. So this is why I think I take it upon myself to do kind things for other people, because I know there's so many people out there who are putting on a brave face, but there could be so many sort of like sad things going on behind the background. And if they just find something nice, it just uplifts them.
Where were you born? Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Zimbabwe.
Okay, so you faced quite a number of challenges.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not just in your immediate family, but in the way the country was developing at that time.
Exactly. And I think sometimes challenges are important because they force you to grow as a person. I mean, I think if life is just easy, then it doesn't really push us and motivate us to want to be something bigger, right? So when you've got challenges and hurdles in front of you, it pushes you to want to be a better person and hopefully want to inspire other people to be better too. So it's for all of us.
And isn't it strange that what you want to do is make people happy?
Yeah.
Sometimes face to face.
Yeah.
But the mechanism that you use is social media,
Yes.
behind which many people hide.
I know. So, that's the thing with social media. I mean, most people think this is an amazing thing that I do, but I also get people who hate on it and say, oh, you're a do-gooder and all this negative stuff. But on the whole, you have to push the negative side, this stuff aside and just carry on, because I think the world needs it. When you see things that are happening in Paris and the wars and stuff like that, I think we need to be more gentler and more kinder with each other. And I think every single one of us, we should be proactive to really promote kindness, lovingness, because the terrorists, they're very proactive in the things they're doing. But the people who want peace and kindness and love, like you and me, we are not really doing anything to promote this world to be a kinder place. So this is what I want to really make people conscious and aware that we all have a role to play.
So we're approaching New Year's Eve.
Yes.
And do you, on a New Year's Eve every year, do you look back at the things you've achieved, or do you look forward to what you might be able to achieve?
I look back on the things that I achieved because I've done like over 5,000 notes now, and there's a lot of writing. And I look back and think, wow, I went to the House of Parliament and I won an award for doing my random acts of kindness, and that was this year. So when I look back, in 2016, I think that was a really big achievement. I never thought I would be in the House of Parliament. But at the same time, I also make big goals and make sure that I make baby steps towards those big goals, because sometimes there's a saying that says a goal without a plan is just a wish. So there is bigger goals I want to achieve, and I know I have to just take step by step to achieve the bigger goals.
And what are your big goals for 2016?
To make the world a kinder place.
That's a massive goal.
And it's achievable. Why not? I don't see why not.
And your random acts of kindness, they're the small steps towards that big goal.
That's right. And the reason I'm here is people listening and inspire them. Today, go and smile at someone. Give way to someone, If someone cuts you up, instead of shouting and swearing at them, why not just be calm and let them go? It's simple things like that. They don't cost money. It's just being at peace, and you want peace also to be outside in the world.
Do you meditate?
Yes, I do. I think it's very important to just center yourself, because sometimes when you see the things that are happening in the world, it's easy to get lost in them and think, wow, this world is full of terrible people. When I think on the whole, this world is actually full of amazing people, and the people who do terrible things are just, I don't know, they get more attention than people doing the good things. So this world is actually full of amazing people.
Primrose Panglia there, that was a great line, wasn't it? A goal without a plan is just a wish. If you put 5 acts a day, that's the number 5, acts a day, into your social media search or your website, that will find her. You'll find her on Twitter, you'll find her on Facebook, you'll find her website. And if she has inspired you, if Primrose has inspired you, that's where you'll find out how you can help.